All right, let's check in with Keith Carson again. He's live for us at Higgins Beach in South Portland tonight. And Keith, are you ready to go swimming yet?
Yeah, I would, but honestly, it's not quite as hot here as you might think. We're probably in the low 90s, that'd be my guess, maybe even upper 80s, a little bit of an onshore flow. Certainly a lot of people in the water right now, at least a lot for Maine in June, right, driven by that surface temperature, but the water temperature is still around 60 degrees. Let's take a look at our highs for today. Now, these are just station, so to speak. We had a long conversation about what that means over the last couple of days. We did have some 100s. Officially in Maine, just Fryeburg was 100. Sanford 99, Portsmouth, New Hampshire 100, 98 in Portland. We stalled out there, 97 in Bangor. Obviously unlikely to get there as the day gets a little bit later here. But the dew point stayed elevated today, which means the heat index in Portland right now is 108. 106 in Augusta, 105 in Fryeburg. Oddly enough, the elevated dew points probably kept a place for Portland from getting to 100 with air temperature, but it certainly felt much warmer than that. Visible satellite, not showing a lot of clouds. There are a couple of showers down across parts of down East Maine, but considering how hot and humid it is, there's really not been much activity on the radar. And that has almost entirely to do with the wind direction and the fact that it's pretty dry at the mid-levels, even though the surface is pretty humid. So tonight, it's warm. Temperatures are in the 70s most of the night. Dew points, though, gradually dropping overnight tonight. And by tomorrow morning, you're not going to wake up and feel like it's crisp, but it will not be as oppressively humid as today. And tomorrow, if you talk about beach days, to me is actually ideal because we'll be in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees along the coastline outside of parts of down East Maine. And the dew point won't be as high, so it won't be quite as uncomfortable. But still a warm day, upper 80s, low 90s. The real change happens Wednesday night into Thursday, and by Thursday, we're in the 70s. And we probably have some clouds coming in on Thursday afternoon, perhaps some showers Thursday late in the day. This model is a little bit more aggressive with those than some of the other models have been, but certainly a big change if we stay in the 70s into Friday as well. Don't worry, we still have enough time to turn this around in order to have our classic summer Saturday this year, which will be showery, if not rainy, and temperatures in the 60s. So we turn around from 100 degrees in some spots to 60 and showery, rainy, really, for Saturday. Does look like Sunday's the better of the two weekend days, especially Sunday afternoon. We start to clear out with a mixture of sun and clouds, and we should be in the upper 70s, low 80s at least by early next week. There's a bit of divergence in the models as to how warm we're able to get at that point. But certainly this is the warmest day of the stretch. And guys, that checks out. We talked yesterday about how very rare it is to have an official 100-degree reading. For example, Fryeburg is a warm spot, but even their last 100-degree reading on that thermometer was in 2011. So it has been a long time that we've had a day, at least statewide, quite this hot, and obviously we'll take it down a notch over the next few days.
All right, Keith Carson, live for us in Scarborough this afternoon. Thank you.